You got 3 quotes for your packaging. You also picked the cheapest, naturally. And that might be the most expensive decision you make this year, because the price on a factory quote is not the price you'll actually pay. There are 5 costs typically hiding under that number, and the cheapest quote is usually the one hiding the most. I run operations at FMCG Packaging, 40 plus factories, more than 10 countries, and I oversee shipments landed from A to Z every single week. Let me show you the real math. Most factory quotes are FOB, free on board. That number covers the product and getting it onto a ship in the factory's country. Everything after that, the ocean, the border, the truck, is yours. The only number that actually matters in that case is your landed cost. What one unit costs delivered to your door, everything included: product, freight, duty, fees, delivery, all of it, right? We want an all-inclusive price, no surprises. So 2 quotes can sit a few cents apart on paper, land in reality dollars apart if you don't do the math properly. So when you compare FOB prices, you're comparing essentially half-finished numbers. Let me make it real. 10,000 pouches. Supplier A quotes 40 cents per unit FOB, $4,000. Supplier B quotes 46 cents delivered, DDP. That's $4,600. Supplier A looks $600 cheaper, right, in theory, but let's finish number A, or Supplier A's maths. So ocean freight to your port, that's add an additional $800, depending on where you're located. Customs duty, the rate of your HS code, we covered that in the last video. Of course, these numbers change from product to product and location to location, but you can call it a 6% increase. So roughly add $290 for this. Clearance, port handling fees, add another $360 on top of that. And the truck from the port to your location, you can add an additional $300. So landed, all in all, Supplier A is actually $5,750. 57.5 cents a unit. The cheap quote you just got initially cost you $1,150 more. And you order every quarter again and again and again. And that's where the math isn't finished. That flip, 40 cents to 57.5 cents, that's the kind of math we run every week here. So follow at FMCG Packaging so you don't miss the next one. So here's how to compare quotes properly. Rule number 1, make every supplier quote the same Incoterms, FOB against FOB, or better, ask for DDP and compare it against DDP. Rule number 2, build a one-line landed cost, product, freight, duty, fees, delivery, divided by units. Compare quotes on that line and nothing else. Nothing else. Rule number 3, watch the 2 silent costs. A huge minimum order ties your cash up for months. A long lead time means paying today for stocks you can't sell yet. The lowest unit price with triple the MOQ is often the worst deal on the table. So, 3 things for you to do this week. Number 1, take your last order and rebuild it as a landed cost if you haven't already. Every charge down to your door must be documented when comparing suppliers. Number 2, requote your top products DDP from at least 2 suppliers to see if you're leaking profit or prices anywhere. Number 3, add freight, duty, and fees as columns in your comparison sheet. And never compare bare unit prices again. The cheapest quote and the lowest cost are 2 different things. And the difference comes out of your margin on every reorder. So price it landed once, and a pretty unit price will never fool you again. We break down import, sourcing, and packaging like this every week. So follow at FMCG Packaging so you don't miss the next one.